One thing I've observed is, as a man, is you need to have some sort of arrogance to yourself, some sort of confidence to think that you are better than everyone. And I know most people are gonna say, that's just being overconfident. That's not the right mentality. That's being rude. You can say what you want, but as a male, if you want to level up in any way, shape, or form in this life, in this generation, in this world, you have to have that I am better than everyone else mentality about yourself. And you don't need to show it to others. You don't need to go and be like, I'm better than you. You need to show it through your actions. You need to do things that will make you feel like it, and you need to keep telling yourself that you're better than everyone else. When I first discovered this whole self-improvement thing, when I wanted to improve myself because my life was pretty much crap in 2022, the first few months I literally made no progress. I was like literally stuck. I was doing everything that I had to do in terms of bettering myself. I was meditating, journaling, hitting the gym. I was doing all this kind of stuff, but I just made no progress. I was just stuck because I did not know. I was just making no progress. Why? Because I viewed myself in my own head as someone who, okay, I'm living a pretty crap life right now. I hate myself and I'm trying to better myself. The moment I started viewing myself as I'm trying to better myself, I'm still average, I'm still bad, and I'm trying to level up in life, I wasn't making any progress because I kept viewing myself as an average person. I kept viewing myself as, okay, I'm good for nothing and I'm trying to get better. The moment you keep thinking of yourself as the moment you don't value yourself enough, you don't think of yourself highly enough, it's like your mind will make you do things and act in a way that's only going to keep you at the same level and not allow you to make any progress. And then eventually got to a point where I just literally got pissed off at the fact that I wasn't making any progress, and I developed, I'll be honest, I don't even know how. It's not like I watched a video to do this or whatever, but I started developing this quiet anger in a way, this kind of, not anger, but kind of arrogance to think that I'm better than everyone else. I could walk out of the house and I for some reason thought I was better than everyone else. I never went and like told anyone that I'm better than you, I'm more disciplined than you. I never told that, but I just started to think that in my own head. And the moment I started to think of myself in that way is when I actually started to make the most progress in life. Mentally, physically, whatever I was doing, I started to actually see some results. Why? Because I functioned in a way that made me think that I'm better than everyone else. So it's literally like a cycle. You think that you're better than everyone else, you think of yourself so highly, and then that mind, the brain that thinks of yourself so highly, it'll make you do things that will eventually get you to being the person that you want to be. Now, you think of yourself as a very high value person, even though you currently may not be that way. You think of yourself in that way, then your mind will make you do things that will get you to being that way. That is literally the reality of life. I hope you understand what I meant. But the point is, you have to think it into reality. A lot of people don't believe in manifestation, but I 100% do, because whether good or bad, I've noticed in my life, often when you think of something a lot and you really believe in it, good or bad, that's often what ends up actually happening in real life. The moment I started thinking, okay, I am this guy, even though I'm not, I started thinking, and I was literally right here in 2022. I started thinking in my own head that I'm here, and eventually over time, I kept climbing up and up and up and up. Point is, if you want to succeed in anything in life, sports, business, literally whatever, you need to be able to walk into a room full of people and not tell people that, but you need to think of yourself that you're better than everyone else. You have to have that dominating kind of mentality. Too many people now, I'll be honest, like, off topic, too many people have a very, very soft mindset. When you compliment them, people like to not they won't even take the compliment. They'll push it off. Oh, I'm not so good at it. Why do you do that? People are just way too soft nowadays, way too they say they're being humble, but it's not even humble. It's like ridiculous. You're just being a freaking innocent, soft boy. And I'll tell you, when you're being very innocent, when you're being very timid, you're not going to gain a lot of respect. When I was majority of my schooling years, I was innocent as hell, and I gained nothing for that. I had close to zero friends. Nobody respected me for that. People always looked at me as somewhat lesser than everyone else just because I was trying to be humble. So if you're in the name of being humble, if you are thinking of yourself in a very low value way, you are just not going to get anywhere. That's the truth. I'm not telling you, again, this is not about being arrogant and going and showing it to others and be like, oh yes, I'm freaking better than you, you suck at this, I'm better than you. It's not about that. It's about doing things, taking actions and putting efforts in a way that will make you think that you're better than everyone else. You don't need to tell it to everyone, you need to show it through actions. You need to actually put that effort into whatever you're doing. And eventually, when you do that, combined with that mentality of that confidence of, look, I'm better than everyone else, I can freaking do it, you will make it to being a successful person in whatever you want to do. But the moment you have that soft, timid mentality, you have no hope. I'm going to be honest, you have no hope. Yeah. I think a lot of people mistake confidence for arrogance. I'll be honest, when I was a kid, I used to see a couple people, especially in my school, yeah, in the sports activities, yeah. Let's say there would be a race or whatever, a football game, whatever. There would be a couple of guys, couple of bullies that would bully everyone, and they would talk of themselves and show off in a way that they're better than everyone else. They would literally show it off, and they would speak in that way. They would put others down, and I hated those people. Obviously, you would hate people like that, but for some reason they were the best at that sport. Like, they were not lying in what they said when they were saying that I am crap at it. They were better than me, so I can't really argue against it. Why? Because they had that confidence in themselves that they are better than everyone else. It's not like they were faking it, and they actually were better than everyone else. So the only difference is you don't actually go and tell people you're better than everyone, but you think like that in your head. You walk out of your house, you need to think that you're better than everyone in every way possible, and that will translate into confidence. That will translate into you actually functioning in a way that will help you become better and become successful in whatever you want to become successful in. So just if you have a timid mindset and you think that's going to get you anywhere, it's not going to get you anywhere. You need to have supreme confidence and a little bit of arrogance. And some people may hate that arrogance, but you can't really care about that one bit. It's your life at the end of the day. Be humble, but when it comes to your goals, you need to have a little bit of arrogance.